Today's match is brought to you by Direct Waste Management Limited and Orca Telecom. Well, Callum McLean takes his side to Fraserburgh this afternoon, looking for their first win of the campaign. 2 draws so far for the Fort. They did lose 9-0 here last season. They'll be hoping for a bit better this afternoon. Nicholas Stein trying to get things going early on for the visitors. Here's Graham Johnston. Whips in the cross. It's come back off the crossbar. And Richard Munro in the Fort goal is a relieved man. Scott Barbour looking to get in the cross. He's done so, and Munro gets to it. Scott Barbour finding Fowley. Fowley doing well, he's got options in the box. Fowley with the cross. Can't quite find anyone. Mark Dixon's kept the move alive though. His cross comes in, and once more off the crossbar. Fort William fielding a trialist this afternoon. He won't give us his name, just in case he's good and other clubs try to sign him. He's done very well here down the left-hand side. Doing very well. Gets the cross in, it falls back to McLean, and Callum McLean just couldn't keep his shot down. Dixon. Oh, Fort might be in here. The trialist finds Nicholas Stein. It's Nicholas Stein, and that's a great save down low from Joe Barbour. In comes the corner. It's McLean once more with the header, and it's flashed wide of the Fraserburgh goal. Barbour gets the cross in. Fraserburgh trying to keep the pressure on. It's been a good start from the visitors. Here's Bryan Hay. Oh, a lovely ball over the top. Willie West gets onto it. Great save from Munro, but Willie West pounces on the rebound. And Fraserburgh have the lead. 13 minutes on the clock. Persistence is the key for Willie West, and he gives the home side the lead. Well, all credit to the ball from Bryan Hay. Up and over the top of the Fort defence. Munro made the initial save, and Willie West with the rebound. Here come the home side again. It's Barbour getting away from his man. He's got options in the box, and Graham Johnston, he can't find him. Munro gathers on the edge of his 6-yard area. Fraserburgh starting to get into the swing of things after a bright early start from the men from Clagan Park. Fowley. Good link-up play on the far side. Mark Dixon's on the edge of the box. Laying it off for Johnston. His shot blocked. And Fort get the danger away.
Get closer there.
Oh, who needs ball boys when you have club director Jason Nicholl on duty in the main stand? An early sub for Fraserburgh. Courtney Cooper unable to shake off the injury, and he'll be replaced by Stephen Main. Stephen Main finding Willie West. Turns inside to find Scott Fowley. That's a wonderful ball from Scott Fowley to Scott Barbour, who can't quite get his shot away. Blocked well from Callum McLean. I think they're in the melee. Mark Dixon striding forward. He's got Willie West inside and wins a corner off Lewis Campbell. In comes the corner. It's Munro who gets it clear. Barbour gets it back out wide. In comes the cross once more. No takers in black and white, and Richard Munro gathers easily. Stephen McRitchie doing well under pressure. Ian McClellan picks up on halfway. Lovely ball over the top. Out comes Joe Barbour, and that could have caused problems for the home side. Eventually they get it clear. In comes the Fort corner. You've really put some pressure on the Fraserburgh goal in this first 45. In comes across from the far side, taken down well by Stein, but gathered by Barbour. Graham Johnston to Scott Barbour. On the overlap is Fowley. Fowley hangs up the cross, out comes Munro. Barbour gets to it and can't find the target.
Come on!
Barbour almost in behind David Moffat. He knocks it into the stand, and well, is it a ball boy strike in Fraserburgh, or is that one of the director's duties on a match day? Nonetheless, good work from Jason Nicholl. Fraserburgh once more coming down that left hand side. In comes across from Johnston, the header from Willie West. Won't count though. He's offside. A great ball in from Johnston, and the flick of the head from Willie West. He was looking for his second, but the offside flag was up. Fraserburgh on the attack early on in the second half. Could be some joy here for Stephen Main. Drills the ball towards goal, and that is a good save down low from Richard Munro. Willie West, neat flick from West. Barbour with the header. Good save from Munro once more. This is David Moffat, caught out just inside the Fraserburgh half. Graham Johnston will stretch his legs, gets the cross into the box. It falls for Barbour, doesn't pull the trigger in time. Might still get some joy here, Barbour. Out comes Munro, and does well to make the save. In comes the corner. Free header from Russell McBride, and it's gone behind for another corner. This time near post. Oh, met well by Willie West, and Richard Munro just had to stand up and make the save. Kelly. Barbour does well to turn his man and win another corner. This time taken towards the near post. It'll fall to Johnston, and he shoots straight at the purple jersey of Richard Munro. Another trialist for Fort William, number 12 this afternoon. Losing out in the midfield. Here's Scott Barbour for Fraserburgh, but the offside flag up on the far side. Ian Fogel. Going back to his goalkeeper. Oh, and the goalkeeper Munro had to be alert there. Chased down by Barbour, and Fogel has to fend off Graham Johnston. Route one from Munro, and the ball's come all the way back to him. Fowley. Good link-up play once more from Fraserburgh. Looking for Willie West. Into the penalty box he goes down. Is that a penalty? It is, says the referee Craig Sim. Willie West brought to ground by David Moffat. Well, here's a replay of the decision. Quite difficult to tell from this angle. Here's a close-up of the incident. Was there enough contact? Well, Craig Sim says there was. Up steps Scott Barbour and fires Fraserburgh into a 2-0 lead. Not many goalkeepers in the Highland League stop penalties from Scott Barbour, and Richard Munro isn't going to be one of them this afternoon. Fair play to Fort William, they keep plugging away. This is Craig Mainland. Into the box it goes, the trialist fouled on the edge, and a snapshot over the crossbar. Free kick goes the way of Fraserburgh. Ian Fogel upset about the decision. Here's Johnston. Goes back the way to Mark Cowie. Johnston once more down the near side. In goes across towards the back post, and the header from Fowley was off target. Nicholas Stein wants it from the trialist. He goes on his own, looking to win a contract. Couldn't find his strike partner though, and eventually squeezed out by the Brock defence. Long ball forward, turning defence into attack. Here's Willie West, and unable to beat Munro. Always off balance, Willie West. Fraserburgh looking to end the game with more goals. Here's Davidson, the sub. His shot deflected and gone behind for a corner. It's Willie West with the header, and that's hooked off the goal line. The trialist was the man who did so. And here come Fort, racing through on goal. It's Nicholas Stein with a chance to pull one back for Fort William, and that's a good save down low from Barbour. The danger not over yet. It's a trialist, a hero at one end. Can he be the hero at the other? And he can't quite find his other trialist looking to impress. The danger's still on though. Fogel inside to McLean. Lovely ball in from McLean, and the header into the back of the net from the trialist, but it won't count. The offside flag up down the near side. Well, the near side linesman's been a busy man. He's ruled 2 offside. Here come Fraserburgh. Determination from Fort William. They probably deserve to at least get a goal in this game. And still they come forward with Nicholas Stein. Looks to get the ball in. He's won a corner. In comes the corner. Joe Barbour didn't get there at the back post. Punches inside his 6-yard box. And Fraserburgh managed to get the ball clear. And there could be problems for Fogel for the challenge on Barbour. And Craig Sim flashes the yellow card. Here's Cowie. Davidson trying to get his shot away. Unable to do so. There's the trialist once more. Decent effort, and up and over the crossbar of Joe Barbour. Perhaps he might have won himself a contract. It's Barbour. Inside to Grant Noble. And it's Mark Cowie. Nice ball into Barbour. Davidson's there. Good feet from Davidson. Forcing the ball through. Scott Barbour! Great strike from Barbour. And that's his second of the afternoon. And it's 13 goals in his last 10 games. An impressive stat for Scott Barbour. And look up the build-up play too as well. A well-worked goal. Good feet from Stephen Davidson. And it's a first-time shot beyond the advances of Richard Munro. And Fraserburgh 3 goals to the good. The home side want a 4th. Here's Grant Noble. Good effort, back off the crossbar, and Willie West didn't know too much about it, and his efforts come off the post. And there's the full-time whistle from the referee, Craig Sim. Unlucky day for the Fort. They might have deserved a bit better. In the end, it finished Fraserburgh 3, Fort William 0.
I think what we took away from the game is the 3 points. I think that was the major thing today. I thought it was a very lacklustre performance. We didn't pass the ball well, we didn't keep the ball well. Maybe that's because of the game midweek, but I think the only thing we can take out of that game today is the 3 points.
Oh, we've got plenty to take away from it. I thought we came and gave Fraserburgh a good run for the money today. Normally, we're frightened to come here actually, because we're 5 short as well. And thinking they might run all over us, but the boys dug in well and we're proud of them. A couple of chances early in the first half. If we'd taken them, it might have been different, but good side Fraserburgh. They deserve to win 3-0 at the end, but I'm glad we never collapsed, and I'm proud of the players in there today actually.
I'd have liked to see us play with a higher tempo. I thought the play in the first half was very, very slow. We definitely needed to up the tempo.
What would you say about the team performance today?
I'd say it's our worst team display this season, but don't know what was wrong with us today, but we'll just have to take the win. You know? But I think we still tired from Wednesday's game up Arlington again, but yeah, again, if it was wrong with us today. Like.
As I say, I've been saying all season that nobody's opened us up. It's been our own mistakes that's caused the goals, and there again today it was as well.
Was there a particular point in the game that changed it for you?
Yeah, the penalty. I'd like to see that again.
I think Dixon played it through William, and Willie got in front of his man, and Boy took him down. Jonathan Chalmers usually take the penalties, but since he's injured, I'm on duty and just happy enough to take my pen. Usually I've missed a couple in the past, but I'm always happy to take another one, you know. Third goal, it was a good bit of play from Stephen and Granty, little 1-2s, and I just wasn't meant to put it past the keeper.
What was your opinion on the penalty?
Never.
So you've plenty of positive points to take away for the game.
Yeah, we're going away with no points though. But plenty things to we're encouraged with.
And is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, it's never a penalty.
Effort was there the day. The quality of performance wasn't there. The passing was poor. We didn't hold on to the ball well. But it's one of these days that we're pleased to get the 3 points.
Midweek action now as Forest Mechanics made the journey to Brora Rangers. Here's an early chance for Fraser Forbes, but flashed it wide of the goal. These days you have to take your chances at Dudgeon Park because this can happen. Grant Munro with a lethal header inside the penalty box. Brora doubled their lead shortly after, Ross Tokley getting in on the act. His cross met by Colin Williamson. Brora upped the ante in the second half. Stephen Mackay involved might have had a penalty. Play on, says the referee, and Andrew Gregg brought out the best in Stuart Knight. Gregg once more dancing down the left and Stuart Knight at full stretch. Well, Brora did have a third. Scott Graham finding Stephen Mackay, and that's a wonderful finish from Mackay. Well, great save from Stuart Knight early on. How's this for a defensive clearance? He was a busy man, Stuart Knight, and he kept out Stephen Mackay right at the death. Let's have a look at the league table after the weekend results. Brora Rangers remain top after their weekend 4-1 away win over Buckie Thistle. For Martin and Inverurie are in behind on 28 and 25 points after their respective wins over Clachnacudden and Forest Mechanics. Turriff, Wick and Fraserburgh are as you were, with home wins over Nairn County, Keith and Fort William. Cove move up to 7th after their 6-0 win over Lossiemouth. In the bottom half, Devon Vale and Huntly the only movers. Vale picked up a point in the 1-1 draw at Rothes. However, the McKessick Park side moved to second bottom because the Black and Golds beat Strathspey Thistle 2-0 in their first home win of the season.